Here's our 5-star feature presented by CarShield.
High school football teams around the Orlando area know that Winter Park High School's Jaquaze Sorrells is bad news for quarterbacks.
Just last season, I was like, when you get those quarterbacks, I'd be like, oh my God, you know, I feel those parents in the pain for these people. He done sent like 2 or 3 quarterbacks to the hospital, and it's like, you got the parents on social media saying, who is that kid? That, you know, that number 90, they just talking all kind of smack about the way he hurt their kid, and it's like, calm down quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a little gentle. It's like, no, this is football. I'm like, still.
That's what he's supposed to do. Football is a physical game, you know, and at the same time, if he's not putting the pressure on somebody else, they're trying to do the same to him. So you rather give it than take it.
Jaquaze grew up near Tampa in Largo, Florida, and he attended Largo High School until this season. Playing football was the thing to do for young athletes in Largo, and it was the perfect sport for Jaquaze to try because he was always a little too strong for his own good.
My mom, she tell me all the time, like, you don't know how strong you are, because she said everything I touch, I break.
He's the only one break everything in the house, like everything, like the microwave, the door. It's just like he don't know his strength.
That's pretty much the reason I play football. Is the only time I could really be aggressive and not get in trouble for it.
I just remember like 3 years into Little League football, I just seen the aggressiveness in him, and I would be like, you know, everybody else would be like, yeah, and I'd be like, because he'll be done hit somebody, you know, did a hit, and it'd be so loud, you know what I mean, like the impact. So I always seen that he had that aggressiveness in him, but I don't think he realized how strong, you know what I'm saying? It was there way back then.
Jaquaze now stands at 6 feet 3 inches tall and 290 pounds. He's always been a big kid, but being the biggest kid in school wasn't always something he was comfortable with.
I was always the biggest. Everybody else would always like, you know, just look at me and be like, how are you so big? It was kind of horrible, because like a lot of people was like, I mean, it still is now, they are intimidated by me because they see my size and, you know, never get to know me.
He's a big baby. He is. You know, they look at him as, you know, him on the football field or walking around school or whatever, but living with him, he is a big baby. He's very sensitive. He's very humbled. You know, and he'll give very caring. He'll give you the shirt. He'll give you whatever he has. His heart is so big. But it's just something about that game. You know, I just feel like he was, you know, looking at it now, I just feel like he was born. You know what I'm saying? He was born for it.
He already has the physical makeup as a big-time college prospect. I think with the body frame he has and the work he puts in, you know, it's evident, you know, that he has a very bright future.
Jaquaze has put his heart and soul into football. Now he's more than just big. He's strong and very quick for his size. He's ranked among the top 100 players in his class, and he's been named an Under Armour All-American.
It was surreal. I knew it was coming, but I just didn't know when. Like, I remember I went and told my mom. I wanted to cry, but I just couldn't because I just knew it was coming.
While many athletes love to post lists of their top offers on social media, Jaquaze prefers not to. He doesn't want to discourage any interested school from contacting him. He's been pretty tight-lipped about his recruitment, but his list of offers includes South Carolina, Oregon, Alabama, LSU, and Penn State.
Really just a family vibe, somewhere I know I could be without my mom or my uncle or my sister, my brother, whoever. And basically somewhere that's going to prepare me for after football, because obviously football's not going to be here forever, and it took me forever to realize that. But anywhere that could help me progress as a young man, father, husband, whatever.
While he brings a physical presence and an unmatched intensity to the defensive line, that doesn't stop his personality from coming out during the games.
If you're on the team with me, I'm fun. A lot of times I hear from either my coaches or like my teammates, like, oh, you need to chill out, because sometimes I have too much fun and I never realize it. But especially like on game days, especially if we're winning, you have a big play or something, I'll be cutting up on the field, on the sideline, everything.
With that love of the game and the desire to keep improving, it looks like Jaquaze could be terrorizing quarterbacks for years to come.
Throughout this process, everything that I've achieved, it felt good to get it, but then again, I worked for it and I knew it was coming, so all work and prayers.